All right, so the last couple weeks I have been working on this guy. I started this, the German Flying Saucer, Haunebu 2 from Squadron Models, and I could be saying that word wrong. I'm kind of guessing, okay? But it's a flying saucer. Has some pretty cool stuff with it. I'll go over the instruction booklet, kind of, a review, kind of what it looks like, all put together. But to be honest, not a bad kit at all. Goes together really, really good. I'm actually right now trying to figure out what I'm going to paint it, whether I'm going to go with a camouflage scheme, how I'm going to kind of get there. But anyway, I'm gonna flip the camera around and we'll see what's up. So here's the instruction booklet, pretty straightforward. I mean, that's kind of what it's gonna look like. It's more or less what it's gonna look like. There is landing gear on it, and I put the landing gear down because I thought that would be easier to show, but and I'll tell you what, these were kind of a pain in the butt to put in, and I'll show you exactly how they want you to do it here in a minute. These rotate when you put them in here. That's why it says do not glue. And then yeah, so it's pretty self-explanatory. See, here's the landing gear. You can choose to close those up or leave them, split them apart so you can. That's some of the paint schemes. Another picture of it, what it's supposed to look like. So another paint scheme. So maybe I'll just throw this out there. But kind of what I was thinking about doing when I primed this thing in Stynylrez, I was thinking about, because it's like 3 different types of green. So what I was thinking is start with like a white color to give the light color, then shade it gray for this off tone color, and then black for the dark green, and then just spray it all the same green and see how it turns out. I'm really thinking about doing that, seeing how I like that anyway. But that was the instruction manual. On to the next part. All right, so this is what it looks like all together. Comes apart fairly simple. I have some things glued down. I don't have other things glued down. But like these pieces come off. I still gotta paint this thing, so I didn't want to glue everything down for it. This piece you see right there actually goes on top of this and gives it a ceiling. But the flying saucer part, and that glues in, but it's not glued in yet, so I'm not going to tip it over. And then basically there's that. Every one of these, actually, I don't know, will it stay that way? Okay, it'll stay that way. Each one of these rotate. I want to say I put these in wrong. I want to say that these are supposed to go up and down, maybe? I'm not sure. But, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know the answer to that. But in a nutshell, that's basically it all put together in sub-assemblies. I don't really paint stuff in sub-assemblies. So the only tricky part to this whole thing was the ladder. And basically, to get it into the thing, I don't know if I can, not doing it two hands, but, oh, maybe. Uh-oh. See, it goes in just like so. It's such a tight fit with the ladders and stuff. Like, I just bumped them off. That's kind of how inconvenient it is. There is something that goes over that, but we will deal with that later. Like I said, such an inconvenient thing. But for the most part, really detailed kit. Really glad I'm able to put it together. My dad got this and he wants it put together finally, so hopefully we get it all done. All right, so basically that was what this kit is all about. I know if you looked at the instructions, you can see all the sprues and stuff. I think there's only like 20 pieces to this. There's not very much, not very hard kit to go do. There is, I mean, if you want it perfect, there is a little bitty seam line on the bottom that you might want to fill in because it gets pretty gigantic. But other than that, top of the line kit. I would actually buy another one just for me and try to light it, but right now I'm having a hard time figuring out how I would do that. The only thing I can see is on the instruction panels on the inside where all the chairs are. Maybe do fiber optic and have those light up. But other than that, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do yet. I do like that paint scheme that I'm kind of thinking. You know, start with like a black, put in some white spots, some gray spots, and then shoot the whole thing one color, and it'll be 3 different colors when I'm done. I'm really thinking about doing that. But time will tell. I've still got probably about another month before this has got to be done. So there could be a lot of changes. So hopefully everybody enjoys this video, and let me know what y'all think. Bye.